Howdy, tubers. Well, it's December, so that's the Christmassy season. And I just want to throw out a couple of Christmas films that I have, and a couple I don't have, but I still really like them. I just haven't acquired them on DVD yet. Um, let's start first with the ones I don't have. A movie called Rare Exports, which is a Finnish film that was actually made from a short film called Rare Exports Incorporated, which you might be able to find here on YouTube if you type it in. Fantastic film, kind of an evil Santa Claus type thing going on. Really brilliant. I saw it in theaters a couple years ago here in town. So check it out if you haven't. The next one, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Chevy Chase, the Griswolds, absolutely love that film. I don't own that one, amazingly, because it still seems like it's so expensive for some reason to me. I don't know why. It just on Blu-ray or DVD, it just seems so spendy, and it's on TV so much this time of year that I've never actually brought myself to watch it, but it is awesome. It's probably my favorite of the National Lampoon films. So check it out. I'm sure most of you probably have. Next up, I want to talk about a remake here, which is a really well done remake that I got last year, actually, for Christmas. My wife bought it for me, and that is the Silent Night remake here, directed by Stephen C. Miller, starring, of course, Jamie King, Donald Logue, Malcolm McDowell. Jamie King is really good in this. I think this is a really good part for her. I hope they continue on to do like a sequel of some sort to this, but this is just a really good film. Some good gore in there. The Santa Claus guy is just, totally mean. Just a good, fun remake that I highly recommend. Next up, I really like this film. I think it is super cheesy. It's a blast to watch, and that is Bill Goldberg in Santa's Sleigh. Awesome. Funny movie. Basically, in this here, Santa's contract ends, and he doesn't have to be a nice guy anymore. So he just goes on a big ass killing spree. Bill Goldberg is, of course, Santa Claus right there. There's his sweet sleigh being pulled by the big old monster-looking water buffalo type thing. This also has Emily DeRaven, which you may know from J.J. Abrams' show Lost. She's in this. This is just a really cheesy, fun film. The opening scene is really hilarious. It's a blast. I like this film. A lot of good special features on here. You have some audio commentaries, some featurettes on the making of, blooper reel. Fantastic. Another really cool movie, and if you see this in stores, I'm sure the cover would pull you right in. It's a Dude Designs cover. I mean, absolutely fabulous cover. Cadaver Christmas. This is really low budget, independent film, basically done by those guys right there. These guys get trapped inside, and basically they just gotta fight their way out. When I first watched this, it started off kind of slow. Nice artwork on the disc. Started off kind of slow, but then it picked up really quick, and it just carried me through to the end. It's 85 minutes long, so it's a great length right here. A Cadaver Christmas tells the story of an unlikely band of heroes charged with the task of saving the world from an army of living corpses that are quickly recruiting new members. The dead have been given the gift of life this Christmas, and it's up to a university janitor to take it back. Really funny stuff in here, really well done. This DVD here mentions no special features, but there are a lot of special features on this disc. Some really good special features. Some good behind the scenes on these guys making this. This is a blast of a film. Anything with a Dude Designs cover to me is a blast. Next up right here, a couple different versions of this movie floating around. This happens to be my favorite one right here, and that is Batter Santa. Billy Bob Thornton, Lauren Graham, of course, from the Gilmore Girls, John Ritter, and Bernie Mac. This film is just hilarious. the Tony Cox and the Billy Bob Thornton basically are robbing this mall. They plan robbing this mall. That's what they do. They rob places. Hilarious stuff. The little kid in this is just funny as hell. Brett Kelly. I believe he's also the fat little kid in Trick or Treat, with the curly hair and such. Little chunky kid. But this is just a funny as hell movie. And as you can see, at one point I used to own both versions, because here's the one I'm showing right here. Then you also have the Bad Santa Director's Cut. This is, of course, directed by Mr. Terry Zwigoff, who did the awesome documentary Crumb about the artist Robert Crumb. Absolutely fabulous documentary. If you haven't seen that, check out Crumb. It's badass. But that right there, boom. And my personal all-time favorite Christmas movie, even though I own this on DVD, I watch the 24-hour marathon when it's on every year. 2-disc special edition, A Christmas Story. Absolutely fantastic. Directed by Bob Clark, who, of course, you know, Black Christmas, Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, Little Ralphie. This is also a really, really fun book right here. This is a great version. 2-disc. You have some fantastic special features on this too, right there. There's the whole family. Darren McGavin, of course, from Kolchak the Night Stalker, plays the dad. Some good special features here. You have feature-length audio commentary with Peter Billingsley, who of course played Ralphie, Melinda Dillon, who was the mom, and director co-writer Bob Clark. Disc 2, you have the original readings by Gene Shepard, who also is the narrator of A Christmas Story, who's also the person that wrote the book that this is based on. You have a full-on documentary called Another Christmas Story, interviews with cast members, narrated by Peter Billingsley, some Red Ryder featurettes, interactive trivia, hidden Easter eggs, all kinds of goodies on this film right here. Really, really fantastic, fun film. My all-time favorite Christmas movie. And really, I could watch this any time of the year and it would crack a smile on my face. So, those are just my picks right there for some Christmas films to get you started in the holiday spirit, to make you fat and jolly and whatnot. Don't forget to leave cookies and milk out for Santa Claus, otherwise you will get a lump of coal in your stocking. Those are my films. I love every one of them, some of them more than others, but they're all worth seeing, and in my opinion, they're all worth owning, even though I don't own 2 of them, but I will. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, cheers. Happy holidays.